It is hot here, really hot. Have you ever wondered how your body knows it's getting too hot and what it does about it? Because if your body gets too hot or too cold, you can die. Fortunately, your body is constantly trying to keep your temperature within a very narrow range. That's called thermoregulation. There is a lot of things going on in this diagram here. But since it's so hot outside, let's just look at the warm side. The first step is that heat sensors underneath your skin notice that things are warming up. They send warning signals to a part of your brain called the hypothalamus. Think of it as your body's thermostat. The hypothalamus then sends signals to your nervous system telling your body to cool down. Those heat sensors are scattered underneath the top layer of your skin, the epidermis. They're constantly checking the temperature. One thing your body does is open up blood vessels near the surface of your skin. That's called vasodilation. More warm blood reaches the surface. Your skin may then look a little red, and more heat can escape into the air then. It also relaxes those teeny muscles attached to your hair follicles. That lets your hair lie flatter against your skin, like wearing a thinner sweater. But the biggest cooling system is your sweat glands. These are the sweat glands. The ones on the left are the eccrine sweat glands. You have millions of them over your entire body. They're the main glands that cool you by releasing watery sweat onto your skin. The ones on the right are the apocrine sweat glands. They're found mostly in your armpits and your crotch. They develop around puberty, and they also produce sweat, but they're not very important for cooling your body. So today, let's focus on the eccrine sweat glands. They release mostly water with a little bit of salt dissolved in it. That sweat spreads across the surface of your skin. So, are you cool yet? Nope, not yet. The sweat has to evaporate, and that takes a lot of energy. Where does that energy come from? Your body. Your body heat turns the liquid sweat into water vapor, and that heat leaves your body. When it does, you cool down. That's why sweating works. Actually, that's not quite true. Evaporation works. Sweating by itself doesn't cool you down. Evaporation does. So why do hot, humid days feel so miserable? Because air can only hold so much water vapor. When the humidity is high, your sweat doesn't evaporate very well. Now you're covered with sweat, but you're not cooling off very much. That's where that horrible heat index comes in. A fan helps because it blows that warm, humid air away from your skin. Now more sweat can evaporate and more heat leaves your body. That's also why a fan with a cool mist can feel so good on a hot day. Your body is working incredibly hard every second to keep your temperature where it belongs. Most of the time, you never even notice. Stay cool.